Hi traders, welcome to this video on the Ultima Bundle. My name is Chris Forsig from Elite Currency. Mislav Nikolic is the creator of the Ultima systems, 3 systems in fact, that are traded on one account, which is why we call it a portfolio rental, because there's a large diversification, not just one system, but 3 systems in one rental, one bundle. So this video is going to explain all of those details. We're going to talk about the live results, we're going to talk about the long-term stats, and of course also how to join. Just in case you didn't know, Elite Currency, you can find more reviews with an average rating of currently 4.5 stars. We're very proud of that, with almost 100 reviews as of the end of May 2021. So what is this bundle? The Ultima Bundle is basically combining 3 different trading systems. You have the Ultima EA Classic, let's say, the Eurodollar 50-minute chart that has been already available since the beginning of 2020 with Elite Currency. But we also have a new EA, the new system, the Pro, which is traded on the Pound USD 60-minute chart, the 1-hour chart, and Russia EA, which is traded on the Eurodollar 5-minute chart. The standard risk that is taken on these 3 systems is 2% risk per setup. That is not the total risk, but the risk per setup. That is, we consider a moderate risk. There is the opportunity when you rent the Ultima Bundle to change that risk, but we do not advise to take more risk because of the fact that there are 3 EAs, 3 systems at the same time, of course. Taking more, I think, would be too much, maybe max 3, but 2% is probably the best, or 1%. So that's the advantage. You have 3 systems basically in one rental. So there's a lot of advantages to that. Let's take a look at some of them. But before we do that, the results, of course, are the most important. So what do we expect of these 3 systems regarding results? Well, let's take a look at the results per system, first of all. Okay. Here you can see an overview, and you can always access the information live through my FX book. This is the current status of the results, right? But that can change, of course, that will change, obviously, as time progresses. So if you want to see later on what the results are, you can always check these 2 links, these 2 MyFX book links, and there's always a live update of the results. Currently, as of end of May 2021, when this video was recorded, these are the results. So you see Ultima EA 5%, Ultima 3%, Ultima 1%, Ultima Pro, and we see Russia 1% and Russia 3%. Okay, so the portfolio will automatically start with 2% risk per setup. So it's somewhere in between, as you can see, these risk levels. Okay, so we don't have one particular account that has 2%, but you can estimate a little bit, between the 3 and 1% is what the results will be. And the reason why we chose 2% is because 1% is quite conservative. But 3% we thought was too aggressive when combining three systems. Okay, when you trade one system, it's okay to trade 3 or even 5%. But when combining 3 systems, we want it to be not too conservative, but not too aggressive as well. Of course, as I said, you can change the risk if you wanted to. We also have testing done from the past, as you can see, and these are the results. You can find these testing results as well on the MyFX book profiles of Elite Currency and from Mislav, and you can access and check out the data. But these are the rough results here, the total results, I should say, with the drawdown and the number of pips for each of these systems and risk levels. Okay, and once again, you can find that at my FX profile for both of us. Now, we tried to make an estimate of the performance that we expect, at least when combining these 3 systems, and we are aiming for roughly about 140% a year, with about 25% drawdown based on 2%. This is 12% is based on 1%, so times 2 would be about 25%. Now, of course, that could be more, that could be less. Obviously, trading Forex and CFD with leverage is high risk, and only risk capital should be used that you can afford to lose, because although we expect a drawdown of 25%. It could be more. It could be everything. It could be 100% in theory, right? Or not in theory, in real life. So always, of course, trade with something you feel comfortable with. and can afford to lose because it is high risk. But that said, there is the opportunity to make some decent gains if the systems work as we expect. And we'll be expecting an average of about 140% yearly, which is about 35% on a quarterly basis. That could be higher or lower too. An average is an average, of course. There could be better quarters, better months, and there could be worse quarters and worse months, obviously. Okay, sometimes we'll have a losing month. That's certainly possible. We will try to avoid with the systems a losing quarter, and hopefully we'll have mostly winning quarters in general. Okay, so on a yearly basis. All right, so this is what we're aiming for at least. Now, some of you might be looking at the Russia account results from Elite Currency and comparing it to what Mislav had, and you might notice a difference. So I wanted to address that because the results are worse for us, and that's because there was a period of time, I believe somewhere at the beginning of this year and part of last year, where the Russia the signals were not copied, and we were trading the feed from our own broker, and that resulted in a difference in trades. And yeah, unfortunately, that created worse results for us. So the solution was quite simple. We're copying the trades from the main account, from Mislav's account, and now the trades are the same. So there should not be any major differences in results from now on. All right. So solution was found and applied. So the difference in results is mainly due to the past. Okay. So let's talk now a little bit about the advantages of the fact that there are 3 systems included in one bundle. Why is that good? What is the benefit of that? Well, first of all, there's diversification in the portfolio. So basically, you have 3 EAs that give you on one account, so you're not dependent on one EA having a winning streak or losing streak. There's more options to get out of a drawdown. There are more options to, there's basically more flexibility in trading. So with 3 systems, you're not dependent on one system doing well in a particular time period. There could be other EAs that perform well, whereas one is doing bad, the others could be doing well. So that diversification balances the approach. Secondly, you have account diversification. So we are trading the 60-minute chart, the 15-minute chart, and the 5-minute chart. So these are 3 different levels. You got swing setups on the 1-hour chart, intra-week setups on the 50-minute chart, and intraday setups on the 5-minute chart. Plus, you're trading 2 different instruments, the euro dollar and the pound dollar. So there's more diversification, and there's a mix of instruments and time frames that makes the account diverse. Third and fourthly, because of the account and portfolio diversification, we expect lower drawdowns and more consistent results, especially from a quarterly perspective, but also from a monthly perspective. As I said, on a monthly perspective, there is the chance to have a loss. That certainly will occur. But we do hope that quarter by quarter, most of the quarters will be positive, okay, and profitable. And also the drawdown. We expect to have lower drawdown. Of course, there could be an unlucky month where all 3 systems lose. But generally speaking, the chance is much higher that 1 or 2 of the systems will have some profit, whereas the other third might not. So that balances the account. So there will be less drawdowns, and there will be more smooth equity curve. So we have, we like the portfolio approach because of that. We think it fits traders much more. We see that a lot of traders had problems with Ultima EA trading 5% risk because of the strong drawdown. And of course, if you have a strong drawdown, it takes a lot of time to get out of that drawdown. If your account drops 50%, you need 100% gain to get back to zero, back to break even. That's a big effort, right? Gaining 100% is a good result, and it takes a good system to do that. So a deep drawdown takes time to get out of that drawdown. So if the drawdown is low, there are a lot of benefits, not only from an account perspective, but also from a trading psychology point of view. Okay, so much easier to deal with and handle. Now, there are other sets of advantages with this rental bundle. Basically, it's a fully automated trading, so no action is needed, required at any step when the systems are set up. No entries, no exits, no management. In fact, it is not only not required, but it is not wanted. You want to let the systems do their job. Intervention is not good here, okay? You want to let the long-term stats play out, and in any case, it's fully automated, so you don't have to lift a finger. Okay? Now, of course, the only thing you do need to do is obviously join the rental, become a member. But once you become a member, you only have to install, basically log in, fund an account, obviously, with risk capital that you can afford to lose, and that's it. You connect it and it starts, and you don't have to do anything after that. So it's very, very simple. VPS is included, so you don't have to worry about letting your PC run all the time. So it's a very simple setup, very suitable for beginners that don't want to spend time on these elements, don't want to spend time on monitoring charts. It's suitable for everyone, of course, even if you have a lot of experience in trading. You can capitalize on this, but also for beginners, right? If you don't know, if you don't want to spend time on finding entries, managing your trades, exits, trading the EA on your own PC, all of that is included. There's even a warning if there's any disconnection, for instance, that's also included. So there are a lot of advantages there for using this rental bundle. The two strategies here on the 3 time frames and 2 instruments is quite similar. They're all using Fibonacci moving averages, ECS widths, price swings, trend pullback and continuation, and a dynamic trade management style. Okay. Partly using some of the material that I mentioned in my SWOT course for those that know my work. The strategies are partly based on that. Of course, Mislav added some unique custom-made rules that he designed himself, obviously, of course, but part of those things that I mention regularly in my videos is also used for these strategies. All right, pricing. Well, you can have a very comfortable monthly payment, pay as you go, see how you like it. Or if you want to get a bigger discount, you can do the yearly one or the yearly sponsored one. The yearly sponsored basically means that you will open up accounts through us at a partnered broker. Whereas if you use or choose the yearly option, then of course you can work with any broker you want. And the same is valid for the monthly option as well. You can choose the broker that you find suitable. The yearly sponsored one is in combination with the broker of our choice, our partnered broker. So that's the difference. There are 75 spots available since we launched this rental bundle. After that, the price will increase. So if you want to, capture the lower price, then make sure that you join quickly so that you're one of those 75 that can capture or can use this offer. Okay. So for all 3 accounts, as you can see, the 3 systems are included. VPS is included. Okay. So that's something to note. It's important, and the difference is the monthly price and the yearly price. Of course, there's a discount for the yearly version. So how do you join? Well, basically quite simple. You just go to this website link, elitecurrency.com/forex-CFD Ultima. Choose the package of your choice, sign up basically with Elite Currency, complete the order, and wait for the welcome email with instructions. It's that simple. Okay? And in the instruction emails, there'll be all the information about how to log in and how to start. And once you start, it's all automated. Everything is automatically done then after that, and very simple. So, very quick Q&A. Yes, the VPS is included. The risk starts with 2%, but you can change that. You can make it 1 or 1.5, anything you feel comfortable with. But we don't think going above 3% is good. 3%, probably 2% is the best, 1 to 2%. Yes, the results are copied. The trades are copied, so the results will be the same as the trades are copied from the master one. Okay, minimum capital. Well, there's I mean, we suggest some minimum capital so that you can see some results, but of course it depends on how much capital you can afford to lose. And yeah, removing capital and adding. Well, because of the portfolio approach, we expect lower drawdowns and more consistent results. It's of course it's easier to remove the capital anytime you want when looking at the equity curve, but with the broker, there's no problem. You can remove and add capital, of course, anytime you want. You can choose the broker that you want and you prefer, and it's anytime. You have 100% access to your capital. The money is, of course, on your own broker account, obviously, so you have full access, obviously. Okay. That's logical, but still wanted to mention that for those that are not sure. You have your own account that you open and you use for trading these systems. So that wraps it up. That's a short overview of the Ultima bundle with 3 different systems. Rather than trading just one single trading system, this bundle has 3 systems in it, and it's a great advantage for you as a trader with more consistent results, we hope, and also less drawdown. But in any case, a portfolio and account diversification should give us better probabilities of reaching our targets than just trading one single EA. Okay, so hope everything is clear. Feel free to reach out with questions in the live webinars that we have at Elite Currency on a weekly basis. Hope to see you as a member, and of course, feel free once again to ask more questions if you need to, or check out our website page with more information there. Thanks again for seeing this video, and see you all very soon. Cheers, bye-bye.